Right, let's get to Congressman Joe Barton of Texas. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being so patient. We were having some audiological difficulties. It's nice to have you talk with us. We appreciate it. I want to talk to you about this Washington Post investigation because, and I know you know about this, obviously, it's all into earmarks. And they identified 50 members of Congress who directed money to projects that were either very close that they owned or connected to their families. And you were on that list of 50 lawmakers. They're talking about a $3 million deal to widen a part of US 287, I believe. It's near where you own a couple of homes. Was there a correlation between the fact that your home was there and the fact that this deal was done?
Well, I've been in Congress since 1985, and I have been working on US 287 from Corsicana, Texas, up to Fort Worth, Texas, that entire time. I live in a small town outside of Dallas called Ennis, Texas, which is a community of approximately 15,000 people. Every home in Ennis, Texas is within 2 or 3 miles of the either the 287 that goes through downtown Ennis or the bypass that goes around it. And I have been successful over time in making 287 a 4-lane highway from Corsicana up until Fort Worth. With an exception of about 2 miles, it's still 2 lanes. So that's a totally on the up and up process. I would invite you and any of your CNN viewers that want to come down to Texas and look at US 287 in my congressional district. I think you'll see that it's a straight up project. And my homes that you refer to are in residential parts of Ennis, Texas. I own no commercial property, nor do I have options on any commercial property anywhere, not just in Ennis, Texas, but anywhere along the length of that highway.
One of the complaints about these earmarks is that they're not transparent. Do you push for them to be more transparent?
Well, of course, we're not doing earmarks in the House of Representatives right now. But when we did do them, we had to sign a sheet, and I posted it on my website, and we also sent copies down to the local press. So we've been transparent I think for almost the entire time that I've been in the Congress when we were doing them.
All right, let's turn and talk about politics in terms of the caucuses that are today. Newt Gingrich, surrogate, is what your role is on that front. How do you think it's going to go? You know, some people are backing away from predicting that Mitt Romney's going to have a clean sweep of the contest today. Would you agree with that?
Well, I think Governor Romney, with his cash advantage, which y'all were talking about in the earlier segment, is going to do well. I think former Speaker Congressman Gingrich is going to be competitive. I think he's really gearing towards Super Tuesday, which is the first Tuesday in March. Newt is the clear conservative change agent. His entire career has been about changing America in a conservative way. And I think ultimately the Republican primary and caucus voters are going to pick him over Governor Romney because Newt is more conservative, and he's been dedicated to doing that for a longer period of time.
Congressman Joe Barton of Texas, thanks for talking with us. And again, my apologies for the audio problems earlier this morning. We appreciate your time.
No problem.